my YouTube channel. Today I'm filming a discussion based kind of video, and I did ask you guys on Instagram some questions, so I'm going to be showing you guys the response that I got and giving you my opinion, my views on everything. Before we get into the video, I do want to say that everyone is subjective to their own kind of opinions, and whatever someone else says I don't have to agree with, and whatever I say you don't have to agree with, and that's just okay. Before we get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and leave any video suggestions down below. So the first question is, do you believe in second chances? And 87% said yes and 13% said no. Me personally, I believe in second chances. Just because I'm human, I'm not perfect, so I know what it's like to, like, you know, mess up and like regret the wrongdoings that you've done. But I also believe that people change, so that second chance is definitely there. Me personally, I'll give you 1 chance, 2 chance, 3 chance, 4 chance, 5 chance, 6 chance. I will give you all the chances you need to prove to me that you are the person that you say you are. I know that's wrong, but that's just who I am. Like, I do have a big heart and I don't hold anything against people. Someone did reply and say, I believe in God giving second chances, but I don't believe in giving people that did you dirty the chance to be close to you again. Does that make sense? And honestly, that makes complete sense. But my thing is that, like, if God can give you a second chance, you can give that person who did you wrong a second chance. Not even like did you wrong, but kind of like just come to terms that, like, okay, this person did me wrong and I'm able to forgive them. And I also feel like yeah, we're not perfect, you know. If someone's showing you that they truly and really changed, and I feel like they deserve a second chance, you know. Like, someone shouldn't have to beg you for a second chance. Like, honestly, I just feel like it should be in our hearts. If, like I said, God can give you a second chance, you can do the same. The next question is, does height matter? So 61% said yes and 39% said no. I personally think that height matters. It really and truly does. What am I gonna do with someone who's like 5 feet? It's not my cup of tea, you know. I just feel like I'm 5'7", so I'm gonna need someone who's taller than me, and that's just what I like. I feel like having higher standards in height is not wrong, you know. But for those who said no, I know you're lying, because I know shorter men have pulled up to you, and I know you've rejected them. Yeah, so don't lie. Just be honest. Just be honest. Next question I asked is, do you believe everything happens for a reason, or do we just find reasons after things happen? A lot of people said that they believe that things happen for a reason. They said it's God's plan. And a lot of people also said that find reasons after it happens. And here's my view on things. I feel like everything definitely happens for a reason. I feel like sometimes God is just blocking us for something that we did not see in advance, and like we can't really question that. And it's like, you just have to say thank you. Like, for real, say thank you. A lot of people did say that they find reasons after it happens, but my thing is that I feel like that's a natural thing. Like, as humans, we always think about, like, why? Like, why couldn't we do this? Or why didn't this happen? Or why did it go the opposite way of what I wanted it to go through? And I just feel like that's just us as humans. Like, we always question things that don't go our way. So I do agree with y'all who say everything happens for a reason, but I feel like we do as humans question why things go wrong when it doesn't go right, if that makes sense. So the next question is, are women emotionally stronger than men? And 67% said yes and 33% said no. I feel like the people who said no are mostly guys, but here's the difference. Females, women, they show their emotions more than men do. Men have this idea that they're not allowed to show their emotions and they're supposed to be strong, or they're not supposed to be sensitive, whereas females don't care. But that doesn't mean that we're not emotionally stronger. Like, it doesn't make us emotionally weaker either. It just means that, like, we show our emotions. I personally think that we're emotionally stronger only because society and men put us through so much that, like, they just expect us to be, like, they expect us to crumble, but we still, like, you know, we overcome everything and we come back 10 times stronger than what they expected us to. So I actually do feel like women are emotionally stronger. Y'all don't think about the things you put us through. So guys, the next question I asked is, do you believe in right person, wrong timing? 75% said yes and 25% said no. And let me tell y'all this, I 100% believe in this. I believe that a perfect man or a perfect woman could walk into your life, like the perfect person you've been asking God for, but you're actually not ready for a relationship. Like at this point you're ready, like you're focusing on yourself, you're focusing on your future, like you're not really focused on being in a relationship. So I agree with this, like it could be right person, wrong timing. I do understand why a lot of people said no, and I feel like they said no because it's like, if that's the right person, if that's the person that you've been asking God for, why can't you just like adjust your life for them? But it's like, it doesn't work like that, you know? Next question is, do you find your parents tend to be more strict when it comes to guys or girls? 72% said girls and 28% said guys, and I agree, it's 100% girls. I have a twin and I have a little brother, and all I'm saying is when we were younger, it's all about books. And now this kid is 12 and he's just playing video games, and it's like, where was the strictness with us, with him? Like, it's not there, it's non-existent, and I just think it's not fair. And I also just think that with guys can go out whenever they want, they can come home whenever they want, whereas if a girl goes out, it's like always blowing up her phone, like where are you, who you with, all these 21 questions, unnecessary. So I just feel like guys get away with a lot of things, and parents tend to be less strict when it comes to guys, and I never understand what the stigma is behind it. Like, I don't understand. Next question is, have you ever felt vulnerable with someone and regretted it? 82% said yes and 18% said no. And I just think, like, what's there to regret? Like, in that moment, you felt comfortable talking to someone, and you felt comfortable opening up about your life and your lifestyle. So what's there to regret, you know? It sucks when someone uses your vulnerability against you, and it sucks when, like, they ghost you after you tell them what you like and what you don't like, or you tell them a piece of your life that you never told anyone. And it sucks, it definitely does, but I just feel like in that moment, you didn't regret it, and you weren't really thinking about the consequences. So I just feel like there's nothing to regret, you know? I just feel like everything happens for a reason, and it is what it is. So I just feel like, why regret opening up to somebody? It sucks. Now they know a piece of your life, and who knows who they may tell it to, but it's like you trusted them in that moment. So me personally, I don't think I regret being vulnerable with anyone, just because I'm like true to myself. I'm real. I said what I said with the heart that I have, and there's nothing wrong with that. Question is, if you knew that 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you are now living? 75% said yes and 25% said no. And I just want to know why y'all said yes. Like what will you actually do if you knew that you were gonna die? Like, you know, I'm on the no side because I feel like I'm living life to the fullest. Like, I do things that I want, I like buy things that I want, like I buy things that I need too. So it's like, I don't think that like I would change anything. Like, I feel like if I wanted to travel, I would travel. I just feel like I would do whatever I want to do now and live life to my full advantage before it's too late. Next question is, who's most likely to fall in love first? 64% said girls and 36% said guys. And in my opinion, I just feel like girls fall in love first, but guys say I love you first, you know? I don't know if that's a form of manipulation, but y'all be saying the L word without actually meaning it, you know? But like, we just fall in love, like we fall in love, we vibe, whatever, before we actually say the words I love you. Whereas guys would just be so quick to jump into it, like, hold on, like, take time, like, you know? But yeah, I do agree with girls fall in love first, but guys say it first. They say I love you, and I don't know why, because you don't. So be honest. The next question is it mandatory a guy pays on the first date? Now listen, 42% said yes and 58% said no. And in my opinion, it is not mandatory to pay on the first date. When I go on a first date, I bring my own money because I don't want a guy to pay for me. I don't like people paying for me, and that's just me. So I think, no, it's not mandatory a guy pays on the first date. But personally, what I'm just trying to say from a different perspective and a different point of view, I just feel like if you enter my DMs and you message me first and you say you want to link with me first, and we go on a first date and you just look at me, I look at you, like who's gonna pay this bill? And it's like, okay, cool. So you ask me on a date for what? If you know you're not gonna pay, why are you asking me on a date? If you know you're not gonna take the initiative to even pretend like you're gonna pay, then why ask me on a date? So guys, that is the end of my video. If you do like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We are 30 subscribers away from 100. My camera's about to die, so leave any comments down below and tell me how you like this video.